Web for Dynamics, and we also have Frédéric Charret, that is the marketing strategist, that will answer your question during the session. So there is a box for asking questions built into the webinar software. So if you have any question, please don't hesitate. And we'll take the time also at the end of the session to share some of the questions. This webinar is being recorded. The link will be sent to you in the next 48 hours. And also we have the presentation that you can already download directly in the application. So that being said, let's get started right now with the agenda. So we're going to speak about the SMB promo ending, how to play around and how to use it for the months coming. We also share a few information about the new licensing for enterprise, the new name, and so on, and also speak about the roadmap and the latest news that we have. So very quickly, guys, because I can see that in the attendees we don't have only Dynamics partner, a very quick presentation of what is Dynamics 365. So really, Microsoft is unifying all its business application together. So the idea is to breaking down the silos of ERP and CRM that you might know, and really deliver this new business process as a service. So all the apps integrate together. They integrate with Office 365, so bringing all the productivity functionality. It also provides personalized experience across all endpoints. What I mean is really like if you are getting from the web, from the tablet, from your phone, you're going to get this personal experience that's making sense from an endpoint to another. And also it's bringing all the BI and intelligence of Power BI and Cortana. So you can really get rich data visualization, you can get things like prediction. So really see this Dynamics as bringing business application together in one solution that really makes sense. So to help you understand a bit better, the evolution from the previous offer. So we used to have Dynamics CRM that was really about opportunity and case management. After all the other modules, they were add-on, such as field service, project service. So on the new Dynamics 365, we still call it the new, but it's there since November 1st. Now each application has its own, it's an own app. So now you can get sales, customer service, field service, and project service. On the other side, we all know Dynamics AX, that's a very powerful ERP. It's now recently renamed Finance and Operation for Enterprise. Project Madeira, that was really like based on NAV. This project is there from November 1st now, and it renamed recently Finance and Operation Business Edition. And after, for the other ERP, GP, NAV, and Encel, we kept the same name. So that's really quick introduction, guys. We made other webinars. We made a lot of content. So on this one, if you get lost, no worries, raise your hand, and we can really redirect you to this kind of resource. So let's go straight on the subject. SMB offer for Enterprise Edition. So the pricing is still there, the limitation are still the same. So you can get Enterprise Edition at the price of the business. So Microsoft made this promotion because the business release took a bit longer than they expected. So the good news is that you can still transact this SMB offer. What is important to see is that the promotion will run until the Sales Business Edition is out. So as far as we know, that's going to be the end of September. So Business Edition Sales should be out October 1st. So this promotion is still running. Also, the kind of good news is that Customer Service Business Edition will take a while to come out. It's a good news for us because it means that the promotion Sales and Customer Service at $65 will be there for a while. So we can continue to have enterprise customer as this business price. So that's very interesting. And that's something that we need to continue to push. We need to push the product that we have today, and we can still do it. So for all your customers that they will go with this SMB offer, they will be able to renew this offer until December 1st, 2018. So far, we didn't get information that these things will change. So let's share a bit about Inspire. So we were there with the exec team of ShareWeb, We met a lot of our partners, we met great MVPs, we met a lot of people from Microsoft to speak about strategy and what's going on. It was very interesting. We'll be honored and we received the award of the SMB Partner of the Year. This is great for us because you know our motto is really simplifying the cloud, and we're really focused on the SMB customer. So being recognized as the SMB partner, that's something big for us, and really want to congratulate everyone that is part of our network because it's something that we made together. So I'm going to share with you a few information. This is not exhaustive. It's really the main things that they're related for Dynamics Partner, in my opinion. There is way more information. Today was the US Partner Community Call. They were going deeper on this one. So if you're interested, I will be happy to share with you the links. But some of the things that is good to know, so Microsoft, they redefine the solution area. So on the left, you can see really that's going to be the product family for Microsoft from now on. So modern workplace, this is all about Office 365 and productivity, business application, this is our subject, Dynamics, and all the ISV app source solution that they are over there. Then we have application and infrastructure for all the Azure stack, and we have data and AI for Power BI and other Azure services. You can see also on this slide, if you are used with Microsoft language, the kind of digital transformation. It's all about, is what we are speaking to our customer every day, maybe not with those words, but that's really the pillars, and they are still going on it. So empower your employees, engage customer, optimize, and so on. So they are estimating this market of digital transformation, really the intelligent cloud and edge, to be a market about 4 to 5 trillion. So we are really in the right place, and being there, you know, we've seen a lot of innovation, and I can see from my opinion and a lot of partner opinion, we have the feeling that we are really in the right spot going forward with Microsoft technology. They have a very powerful stack, and Azure is showing every time bringing new technology and new advances. So we can be pretty confident that we are pushing the right product. Something that was a lot of the discussion, you know, when they announced it. So every partner was speaking to each other, trying to better understand. This is the new way, and the sales organization of Microsoft is restructuring. So the setup is really the one commercial partner. It's really a big change for them. In the last decade, they've never seen these things. So really the idea is that they want to break the silos of Microsoft, so to reduce complexity for partner. Let's be clear, Microsoft cannot work without partner. They're really dependent of us, and they really want to place partners in the center of their strategy. So the idea is really to enhance the partner experience, so to be simplified and consistent approach for partner to be engaged with Microsoft. So without going in much details, really about 3 parts: the build with, the go-to-market, and the sell with. Means that you're going to have like a central contact, and it's not like they're looking anymore at what kind of customer you have. If it's enterprise, I take care of you. If it's SMB, I don't want to. It's really more about they are there to grow partner and make us to grow and be sure we're successful. So that's something very interesting for all of us, but means a lot of change. For some of you that you were managed partner, means that you need to figure out, they will come to you, but if you have something now, you need to figure out who is your new contact. And also it probably means that you're not going to speak to a Dynamics expert. You're going to speak to a Microsoft guy, a Microsoft contact that is more generalist, but it's going to be able to connect you with the different. So again, if you want more information, today it was a US partner community call. The link will be in YouTube tomorrow, or maybe this week. So it's something that we can provide you if you're curious to get more information on this new structuration. One of the big announcements again, but if you're a Dynamics partner, you are following this for more than a couple of months, is what they call relationship sales. So this is really the integration with LinkedIn. So the idea here is that they are bundling the sales application with the sales navigator, that is the LinkedIn product. So this is really about getting this functionality embedded in Dynamics. So that really helps you to do social setting. So you can sync your data, you can sync your leads with Sales Navigator. And also you receive a bunch of insight from the Sales Navigation application. So let's not forget, LinkedIn is still a new acquisition. So there is probably technical things to be done to be really world broad. So far, this offer is not for CSP. And from the information we got from Microsoft, in an immediate short term, it will not happen, but will totally make sense to open these things to CSP. So this is something that I wanted to share with you. I know you are Dynamics partner. Most of you don't care about the other products, but I think this is one of the products you need to know. Office 365, I think we managed to convince you in other calls and discussion that we have that it's really part of the story and you need the integration. Microsoft 365 was the kind of the big announcement. So last year was Dynamics, this year was Microsoft 365. So really the idea is bundling the service that makes sense for those companies. So that will be Office, Windows 10, and Enterprise Mobility and Security. The idea there is, again, empower coming with a package that includes everything for your customer to be in the cloud. So it will come with 2 editions, a business and an enterprise. Depending on the level, you get more or less security. At this time, they are both on preview, so you can figure out where to access it. So let's share with you a bit more of the business edition. Those information, they come from a series of webinars that was in the end of June. In another slide, I will share with you the link. A lot of information. So here I'm trying to help you to get just the essence of what we're going to see and what we really care about. There is a bunch of information on enterprise. Depending your expertise, you might be interested, something that I will share with you. So really, what is the business edition, the sales one? So from the preview that we've seen, it's really the same application, okay? Same experience, but with a philosophy that we need to simplify the solution. We need to make the solution more out of the box if we want customer to onboard. So this is one of the things, and Microsoft the product came with this onboarding and setup integration. So when you will connect, you will get those wizards that help you to make the basic integration and so on and so on. So that's really making the application more out of the box. They are going to make the management for account and contact more easy, simplify the lead to cash, and so on. So I'm sharing with you a bit of some screenshot. So for example, on this one, you see the kind of wizard that we're going to get in business application. So from there, will be very easy to connect Dynamics with your Exchange Online, to connect with SharePoint, to create template, and so on. So the application will be easier. But good news for Dynamics guys like us, it's still the same instance, still the same technology. It's not like we have to learn a new product. The restriction really going to be on limiting certain functionality. On this screenshot, we can see the new look of Dynamics. So this is not only business edition, it's also enterprise, what they call the July 2017 update. So really, they work on creating different areas. So for example, now when you see contact, there is a box. You easily see all the information related to contact. Also, you can see they reduce a very bad design they had. It was a lot of blank. Okay, it was a lot of empty space on Dynamics. So they really reduce that. So now you get more information and it's easier to access. Also, you can see the business process, for example. You can get a simple version, or you can even move from horizontal to vertical. There is a lot of cool stuff that it came. On this slide, on this one, we see the new dashboard. So again, it's a new design. It's very interactive. So when you click on an option, you get easily the information that you want, a kind of Power BI feeling, you know. And on this one, I got this one from the admin side. Okay, this is more for the tech guys that they go under settings. So you can see that there is a better, it's way easier to identify the place that you want to work. Okay. Also, you can see, for example, now you can see user as something that will be added pretty soon, the user management. So you're going to be, for example, able to manage your user directly in Dynamics. You don't have to go anymore in Office and doing all the management over there. So just kind of a teaser of what's going for the business application. The marketing application, this is great. Probably not coming this year, maybe beginning of next year. This is really giving to small business, so really to business guys, the marketing application. And this is something big because like the marketing application today, let's be honest, is not that good. It's not that complete also, but they are coming with something that will be very easy for a small customer to manage the sales, the lead scoring, and all the data work together, you know. So once you nurture, once you get your leads and you get your customer, those information will go to the sales team, and you can sell way smarter once you got this kind of information. So it's coming with a big part that is called event management. So you're going to manage a lot of webinars and a lot of customer journey on this one. It's also coming with a bunch of out-of-the-box template for emails and campaign, and that's really going to help small business. So to share with you a bit of visual, so this one is the multi-channel campaign management. So it's really here that customers and partner will be able to create the customer journey. It doesn't require any coding. It's just like drag and drop, and from the box you can design whatever action you want to it. It's pretty good. On this one, you have this is a out-of-the-box template for email. So just to kind of give you a sense that it's very professional content. It's going to be easy to custom and so on. So from what we've seen, it's going to be a very good solution. Something great also, because it's part of the Dynamics, everything has a kind of similar look, okay? So when you see this screenshot, you are thinking that they're just showing you an opportunity management, but this not. This one is really the event management, but it's the same feeling. So this is something I really like, you know, you don't have to rediscover a platform every time. All the application work in the same way with the same logic. So on this one, for example, you are able to configure the different steps that your customer will go and your campaign will go. So pretty useful tool and really cheap solution compared to the level of it's giving, you know. So in this one, for example, it's showing you, like I say, there is a big event management. So it's showing you for webinars that you can configure with the speaker and so on and so on. So in terms of licensing, today we have finance and operation. So you knew this application under the financial name. Microsoft renamed both product on enterprise and business, finance and operation. The idea in the back is that financial is not only an accounting tool, it's really a light ERP. So the name has to give this feel. So today, under Business Edition, you have only finance and operation. Sales is coming really soon. As far as we know, in October, we should get the sales one. For marketing, should be beginning of next year, and customer service later on. So from the information that we have, a single application will stay $40. This is the US price. And a plan that will give you access to all applications available, this is going to be about $50. If you know other solution, this tag price is really impressive. And for business customer, this is really going to fill a gap, you know. And what I really love is like you can start with one app, let's say the easy app to sell is the sales, okay? Opportunity management is very easy to sell. Your customer is going to pay you $40. But if you just add a $10, you get finance and operations. So you can bring more accounting, you can bring more managing your inventory and so on. And from this one, you can go to marketing and so on. So you really come with a story and you really come. So let's manage all your business in a smart and intelligent way under the Dynamics 365. So some of the information, I was saying to you the resource. On this one, so the webinar, this is the preview executive briefing. This is happened in June. It was really a bunch of information. So if you just think that what is interesting for you is business edition, I recommend you to watch only day number 2. They are showing a lot of preview about the application, more information on marketing. Also, I strongly recommend you, if you're interested about what's coming on, join the preview program. I add up the link. Now everything is happening on connect.microsoft.com. You can join there, and you can be part of the preview for the July 2017 update, and also for the business edition. So with my colleagues, we are on it. We receive the access. This morning was the first time that the business edition was there. Unfortunately, the wizards are not working out, so it's something that we contact Microsoft and trying to figure out if they provision enterprise instance instead of business. But again, if you join this program, also you will get all the executive briefing with the different slides and so on. So that's something that you can reuse with your customer. And the last point is it's a blog. I strongly recommend to review this one. It is between a roadmap and a kind of what's new. It's giving a lot of insight about what's coming and a lot of small information. Anyway, I really strongly recommend to read it, because that's going to help you to figure out once the business edition is there, or once the new version of Enterprise is there, it's really going to help you to discover the new functionality. So something that I wanted to share is in this slide, is in this blog that I found this comparison table. So here they are really comparing between each version what are going to be the difference. From the test that we made and the information we got, Business Edition and Enterprise Edition, they are the same technical product. And the real restriction, they are going to be applied, on custom fields. So they will limited different functionality. So for example, they will limited the number of custom fields, the number of custom entities, number of workflow, number of contact. We pushed strong with Microsoft. We didn't manage to get those numbers. They are reassured to us that's going to be a fair number. They don't want to make all business customer to be enterprise, but the limitation is there. Good news for us, whatever we develop on business for a customer, even if he has to move later on to enterprise, we will have to be clear once we get those limitations. But we will not have to rebuild everything, and we don't have to learn again another application and so on. So I'm pretty happy about that. Let's see about the limitation and see if we can make sense of it. So to go on the Enterprise Edition, a bit of renaming, let's call it. So really the big news, it's on the operation side. So like for financial, they rename it Finance and Operation to give a better sense that is an ERP solution. So what they made really is like they killed the Plan 2. So before we had Plan 2 that was including everything. Now it's called Dynamics 365 Plan. And what they did is that renaming Plan 1 Customer Engagement. So the idea here is that it was a lot of confusion about what app is a CRM, what app is an ERP. So renaming the plan with the right purpose, it's making sense. So really for the customer engagement plan, nothing really changed. It's more on the ERP side, so unified operation plan. So finance and operation, still the same solution, but they came with two new solutions called retail and talent. So we'll not spend that much time on it. If you want to read more, we're going to update our website pretty soon. Otherwise, just go on the Microsoft Dynamics website. There is everything about there. The idea is to have those solutions that they take care of an industry and very specific needs to be more accessible. So for example, talent is really for human resource department, including recruitment. So they came with these predefined functionalities that those guys are going to use. Again, if you have customer coming from the previous version, so let's say people coming from CRM Online, AX, and the other Microsoft Dynamics solution, there is transition price for a lot of different products. So don't hesitate, contact us, contact your account manager, and we'll be happy to help you on all those licensing questions. So ShareWebs and Dynamics, again, I will spend a bit of time on it because we have some partners that they are not already part of our network. So spend a bit of time on it. So really, ShareWeb model is simplifying the cloud. Okay, it's something that I say earlier. Our mission is really to enable SMB on cloud services. So at ShareWeb, you have your personal team, and this is really a way that we differentiate from others. You get a dedicated account manager. So this person is really your point of contact. Is here to help you grow your business and assist you on any question you might have. So through him, you can access our team of experts. You're going to be able to access pre-sales, architect, product team, people like me that know pretty well the product with Microsoft and so on. So you can really see our team part of yours. You know, it's kind of, we become an extension of your team. And really, your account manager, you have to see him as part of your sales process. Okay, he's here to help you to win more deals. Let's say that you are a Dynamics guy, you don't know much about Office 365, no worries. Use your account manager as part of your sales guy. He knows everything about it. He can quickly onboard on a call and he can pitch Office 365, what license to use, and so on. So keep that in mind. We don't have only Microsoft products. It's also, ShareWeb is a one-stop shop. We have backup solution, infrastructure as a service. We even have VoIP running now. So speak with your account manager if you didn't for a while and see how we can help on that. So also on the sales part, we offer comprehensive sales and marketing materials. So we are trying to give you content that you can reuse so you can have those discussions with your customer and you can close more deals. So one thing that we do is to help our partner to onboard on the Microsoft Cloud Solution Provider ecosystem. So probably you know the name of the CSP. So Microsoft created this engine that allow us to sell cloud services, okay, the Microsoft Cloud Services. And what we are doing is really making it even easier for our partners to provide services and tools on the top of it. So we offer the easy integration and provisioning. This is our tool that we call Cumulus. The idea is that we provide you a fully integrated experience. So that allows our partner to easily purchase and provision Microsoft services for their customers. So from this place, you're going to be able to assign license, provision license, and manage the billing of your customer. Everything in one place. So there is no complex menu, everything it's easy to do. In terms of services for Dynamics, our strategy is really to reach the out-of-the-box user, okay? We're not going to the big custom or the big advanced job that is part of our expert partner. Most of our Dynamics partner, they do only that. They take care of the big project. What we try to do is to reach the out-of-the-box user. So it's what we call the turnkey solution. They are predefined scope of work. So they are designed for SMB to quickly onboard on Dynamics. And this is really ideal for partners that they don't have experience or Dynamics partner that they usually don't want to take care of those small deals because they are too busy with the bigger one. So something that we do also is leverage our network. We have a lot of Dynamics partner in our network. So when we're getting leads or when we're getting a customer that need custom or that need complex, what we usually do is like linking partner together, and some of our Dynamics partners is going to help another one to work on those deals. In terms of support, we provide a 24/7 support based here in North America. This is a bilingual French and English, and they are there to help you at any time of the day or the night. So for Dynamics 365, we offer two different levels. We have the basic level that come with the licensing. That's really about taking care of the Microsoft Cloud portal issue, okay? For some of you that know the platform, you know what I mean. There is a lot of issue that can be pretty complex for a Dynamics partner because you don't have this Office experience. And also we provide an advanced level. Again, this one is really for the customer that they use the out-of-the-box experience. And it's really about helping super user and administrator on ongoing administration and customization. So if you want to learn more about Dynamics and about other products, I really invite you to watch our different webinars. We are creating a bunch of content for trainings, a lot of blogs and so on. So connect to our portal or contact your account manager. They will be happy to give you more information about that. So we'll now go on the QA. The idea anyway was to don't take too long. So I think we're about 30 minutes now. I'm going to check with Frederic if we have more questions coming. Okay.
The first question will be, does Microsoft have long-term plans to depreciate GP, NAV, or ACL?
Okay, on this one, you know, we're getting very different insight, but the official version and the one that makes sense, they will not decommission those solutions. Those solutions, they spend a lot of time. There is a lot of IP. There is a bunch of customer on it, so they will still work on it. But the feeling that we're getting is that, for example, when you take finance and operations, so the business edition, is that they are going to bring most of those NAV functionality inside those solutions. And we're really seeing it from the other application. Microsoft is pushing strong on the cloud. And most of the time when they add up new features, those fancy features will be only on the cloud version. But if you are a GP, SL, or NAV, you don't have to worry at this time. This is still a very good business, and they will keep making it work. Yeah, no worries.
Do you have any idea when Dynamics marketing will be out?
The information we got will be beginning of calendar year 2018.
Okay.
That's what we get in Inspire, asking questions. Yeah.
And Eric just left, but I was wondering if LinkedIn will be integrated with Dynamics 365 for business.
It's a good question. So it's something that we raised to have LinkedIn integrated. If you read more on the different roadmap, this is something that it's already on the roadmap, is what they call the LinkedIn lead generation, if I'm not mistaken. So apparently it will make sense. The issue that I see is the price tag. If you look at Sales Navigator, so that's the name of the LinkedIn functionality that we use. If you take it, the dry license, it's about $90 and $100. And from what we understood, the relationship sales, so this is the bundle with sales and the dynamic sales and Sales Navigator LinkedIn, going to be on about $130. So I don't really see how they're going to make this tag price working for business. It's something that we are looking at. Yeah.
And again, a second question from Eric. If you have a small client that really want to use LinkedIn Sales Navigator, what should I do?
Today, if it's a small customer, and that's kind of monkey math I'm doing here, but like the business edition, if you take the SMB offer, is a $40. If you get get him the SMB offer if they are under the 25 or 50 user, and after you get them the Sales Navigator, that is a $90. You're going to get exactly the same tag price that what they are calling relationship sales. So the idea is that you will have to import the solution. It's called the LinkedIn solution. So you just go in settings, solution, and you import it. And after you're going to connect your Sales Navigator account, your LinkedIn account to this solution.
But you cannot buy it from CSP, you have to buy it directly.
What you cannot buy is the bundle. Okay. So really the Dynamics bundle with LinkedIn. But if you use the SMB offer, you get the same price tag. So you don't really, but again, it's for business, sounds a bit expensive, but yeah.
And that's all the questions we had for the moment. Is there any other question that people would like to ask?
I can see one about the official release for business edition. So far, the date that we got is 1st of October. That will be the release of Sales Business Edition. We are going to be part of the event in September called Direction 2015 for North America. And from what we got over there, we should really get all the information about the release. And that's something that we'll share live with you, and we'll be happy. We're going to meet a lot of NAV partner and ISV over there. So I'm pretty sure that we can come with great information, and maybe something that we need to look at it, but maybe share some of those ISV solution that are already in AppSource that can make sense for you SMB customers. So I think we are good. We are going to keep the chat open for a few minutes. So don't hesitate, we'll answer to you. And depending of the different question, we might even share it, when we send the recording, we might share the frequent asked question.
I've got a new question. Will existing Shell Web Dynamics 365 customer will be upgraded automatically to Business Edition?
So the answer is no. Customer that they got the SMB offer, at this time they have an enterprise product. So those guys, they will be able to renew it until December 1st, 2019. They can renew, so they will probably go over a year depending of the anniversary date. Then after, really the business and enterprise instance will be different as far as we got, but Microsoft is coming with a plan, so no worries. Like I said earlier, we need to transact what we have today. It's still a very good deal for customers. They can still get the $40, even when the business edition is there, they can get the $65 with sales and customer. So we still have a good product and still making a lot of sense for customers. So we don't have to worry about that yet.
And to add up on that, I know that Microsoft will update Dynamics Enterprise UX. So in terms of design and UI, it will change and more follow the new UI from Microsoft Business Edition. In terms of functionalities, it's all the same. You get even more with the Enterprise Edition in terms of customization. So right now, I think on October 1st, I would not advise anyone to try to switch right away. I would advise to wait and see what's happening with the Business Edition and see if maybe the Business Edition will be a better fit for your client. Then you can look what's the solution from Microsoft to see if you want to transfer from enterprise to business.
And really what we said and what we've seen on the preview, the UX is going to be the same. And the screenshot I show you, they are from the Business Edition and the Enterprise Edition. So really same experience. It's really going to be to limit in terms of number of workflow, number of accounts, number of custom fields. So even in terms of migration, it's going to be a super easy migration if we really have to move from an enterprise to business. But we still have 2 to 3 years to see what we want to do on this one. Yeah.
There's again a question how to import LinkedIn into Enterprise Dynamics 365. I would advise to call your account manager, and you can book a pre-sales call with you to set up everything. I think it will be easier for you to get on LinkedIn and everything set up with our pre-sales.
You will see it's very easy. It's like really importing the solutions. It's taking a couple of clicks. I think there is a TechNet article on it. So maybe if we'll get your name and send you directly the information. So that's great. Thank you very much, everyone. Like I say, we should get a lot of new information in less than a month in directions. So that's something that we'll share with you. Keep looking at our blogs. We're trying to give you the latest update on everything. And thanks again, guys, to come with us and listen about all those information about us. Thank you very much.